Welcome to Bath. I'm so excited to visit this historic and picturesque city. I'll show you the top attractions such as the Roman baths and Bath Abbey. And if you're a Bridgerton fan, stay tuned, I'll show you some of the film locations. So hit the like and let's go. Bath is one of my favourite places to go to in the UK for a short break or a weekend away. It's a really small city and all the top attractions are within walking distance. Getting the train from London is really easy. It takes about an hour and a half from London Paddington, and if you're coming from northern cities you'll have to probably change at Bristol. Flying in, the closest airport is Bristol International Airport. I drove from London, which took just over 2 hours, which is really easy. Car parking is not that easy in Bath because it's a small city. A lot of the central roads are pedestrianised. So luckily I found some accommodation with parking, so I'll talk more about that later. But first up, we're heading to the Roman baths. Just at the Roman baths, which I'm super excited about because I've been to Bath so many times and I've not actually visited here. The Roman baths themselves were built over 2,000 years ago and were restored in the 18th century. They were used as public bathhouses for the Romans, and the water itself comes from the natural hot springs deep underground. The water was thought to have healing powers. Unfortunately nowadays you can't touch, drink or go into the water. And the water itself appears green because the sunlight causes algae to grow, but in the Roman times there would have been a roof overhead, so it wouldn't have looked like this. But I think it adds to the atmosphere. There is also a museum here which is included in the admission. It shows the ruins and treasures that were discovered and really gives an insight into what life must have been like during those days. You also get an audio guide which is included. This comes in 12 languages, and there's also a separate audio guide and tour for children. I'm a huge fan of the Netflix show Bridgerton and was pleasantly surprised to find that several external scenes were filmed here in Bath. You have the Lady Danbury's mansion, which is the Holborn Museum, the Modiste dress shop, which is the Abbey Deli, and Featherington House, which is number 1 the Royal Crescent. You can also do a Bridgerton walking tour with Get Your Guide, and they take you around all the film locations and go through the history as well of all the buildings. Get Your Guide do lots of other tours in Bath, so I'll leave a link in the description. If you want to be out in nature and get some peace and quiet, then definitely check out Prior Park Landscape Garden. The highlight here is the Pulteney Bridge, which is only one of 4 of this design in the world. You also have a grand mansion and some lakes, and you can walk around the woodlands. At the moment there is some restoration work happening, so you can't access the whole park, but it's still definitely worth a visit. You can spend a couple of hours here. There's no parking on site except for disabled parking, so you can try and park on the local roads, or you can take a bus in from town or walk, but it is an uphill walk. It costs £8 for adults for entry, and timings vary, so just check online before you come. Bath Abbey is right in the centre of town and is absolutely beautiful inside and out. You have this amazing fan vaulted ceiling and stained glass windows. It's known as the Lantern of the West because its walls are filled with windows. It's free to enter and open every day, but timings might vary depending on if there's any services happening on the day, so check online before you go. You can also do a tower tour which takes you up the 212 stairs up to the top of the Abbey and you get amazing views of Bath. It's well worth a visit and costs £10 for adults.
I'm just at the Scallops Shell for dinner and I didn't have a reservation, but luckily they came to me and I've come for an early dinner and I got the battered haddock with chips. Really tasty. The batter was really light and crispy and the fish was really fresh. Probably one of the best fish and chips I've ever had. They get their fish daily from local markets and the restaurant won Best Independent Fish and Chip Restaurant in the year 2016. The decor is really nice with this outdoor terrace, which is great to sit outside if the weather's nice, and the service is amazing, so I definitely recommend that you come here if you're in Bath.
So I'm just at the Pump Room, which is one of the restaurants at the Roman Bath, and it's renowned for its afternoon tea, which I've come here for, which I think is definitely a must if you're coming to Bath. You get a selection of sandwiches, tarts, scones with cottage cream and jam, and some cakes with tea and coffee, but if you're feeling fancy you can get some champagne as well. It's really busy, so you do need to book in advance. It costs $33.95 per person and it's open every day 10 to 5. Pulteney Bridge is another iconic landmark in Bath and it's only one of 4 bridges in the world which has shops built on both sides. You have a mix of independent shops and cafes, and if you want a better view of the bridge you can take a boat ride on the River Avon. Bath Guildhall Market is just opposite Pulteney Bridge and it's Bath's oldest shopping venue. It's an indoor market which has food, jewellery, clothes and lots more. It's open Monday to Saturday 8 AM to 5:30 PM and it's a great place to walk around and grab a bite to eat. I've made it to Bath Skyline, which gives you amazing views of the city and the surrounding countryside. It took about 20 minutes or so walking from the centre of town, but if you're feeling really active you can do a walk to the view walk, which takes about an hour and a half and is about a 3-mile walk, or you can do the Bath Skyline walk, which is a 6-mile walk and takes 3 hours. Unfortunately I don't have time today, but I'll definitely do it when I come back next time. Lunn's Eating House is the oldest house in Bath and it specialises in Sally Lunn bun, which is a light bun, a cross between a cake and a brioche, and they serve it with half a bun with either a sweet or savoury topping. And they also have a museum downstairs where you can buy some souvenirs and get some buns to take away. I stayed at the Bear Inn while in Bath, and as I mentioned previously, it does have on-site parking, which is really handy, although the car park is quite small. The location-wise, it's about a 15-minute walk from the centre of town, and just bear in mind on the way back you will have to walk uphill, so just make sure you've got enough energy at the end of the day. The hotel itself is a pub and restaurant downstairs which serves food all day, and upstairs they have 6 boutique hotel rooms which are beautifully decorated. It's recently renovated. The decor is really retro. The rooms are really spacious, light and airy. The bed was really comfortable, shower was really nice. The only thing I'd say is there was a bit of noise from doors slamming at night, but other than that it was perfect. I had a great time in Bath. The highlight was probably going to the Roman baths finally and the afternoon tea. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.